God says, my beloved soul, listen carefully, for heaven itself has carried your image into places you cannot imagine. When your person's friends looked at your picture, something unexplainable happened. Their eyes widened, their hearts trembled, and they whispered words that left your person in silence. They told them you are rare, different, set apart, someone who carries a light that cannot be hidden. They said you are not like the rest, you are unforgettable, you are the one who lingers in their mind even when they try to escape it. Your picture became more than an image, it became a mirror of destiny. Heaven made it so that when they saw your face, their spirit recognized something eternal. Their friends could not deny it, they told your person that you are glowing, that you carry beauty not only of appearance but of soul. They said you are someone to be cherished, someone who cannot be replaced. And in that moment, your person realized the truth they tried to hide: you are the one they cannot walk away from. God says, do not underestimate the power I placed within you. Even in silence, you speak. Even in absence, you remain. Your picture carries the fragrance of your soul, and those who look upon it know you are chosen. Your person has been restless because of this. Their friends keep reminding them, why are you hesitating? Can't you see they are the blessing you prayed for? And deep inside, your person knows they are right. Beloved, you need to understand, your light is undeniable. Heaven painted it upon you, and no one can erase it. Your person's friends saw what even your person tried to resist. They saw your worth, your strength, your beauty, and they told them clearly, you are very special, very rare, very loved. That truth is now planted in their heart, and no matter how far they run, it will only grow stronger. Stay, don't scroll, because the next moments are not coincidence. Your person is being moved by divine hands. Their friends were only instruments, the real voice was heaven saying, this is the one. God is aligning the path, and soon your person will confess what they've been holding back. They will tell you that their friends were right, that you are the miracle they almost missed, that you are the answer to prayers they never admitted out loud. So hold your head high, my child. The world may see a picture, but heaven sees the future. You are very precious. You are very chosen. And very soon, your person will have no choice but to tell you the truth their friends already knew. My beloved child, do you know what happened after their friends spoke? Your person could not sleep. They kept replaying those words over and over, you are very rare, very blessed, very unforgettable. It was as if each syllable became a seed inside their heart, growing stronger by the hour. They looked at your picture again, and this time, they didn't just see your face, they saw their future. They saw peace, comfort, and love written in your smile. Heaven whispered to them in the quiet of the night, do you not see? This is not ordinary attraction. This is destiny. And as the stars looked down, even the angels began to stir. Archangel Michael himself has circled your name in the book of divine unions, ensuring that nothing and no one can erase it. Your person tried to hide their feelings before, but after their friends reminded them, they can no longer pretend. Their heart races when they think of you. Their soul softens when they remember your kindness. And their spirit knows, God has marked you as theirs. Beloved, don't underestimate what's unfolding. This is not just about a picture, it's about a prophecy. When their friends said you are very rare, they were speaking truth unknowingly. They were confirming heaven's design, declaring what was already written. They saw what others could not, that you are the one who carries a glow that no darkness can dim. Stay right here, don't scroll. Because soon, the silence will break. Your person will confess. They will tell you how their friends saw your picture and declared you extraordinary, and how those words shook them awake. They will admit that they cannot lose you, because losing you would mean losing everything heaven promised them. God says, "My child, prepare your heart. You are about to be honored, lifted, and cherished in ways you never imagined." Their friends only spoke what I had already decreed: you are very chosen. Beloved soul, after their friends spoke about you, your person's heart began to wrestle with truth and fear. They kept asking themselves, why does everyone see this glow in them? Why does everyone say they are the one? And yet deep down, they already knew the answer. It is because heaven's light cannot be hidden. Your picture became a mirror to their soul. The more they looked, the more they realized that every detail about you carries meaning. The way your eyes shine reveals honesty. The way your smile rests shows peace. The aura around you whispers destiny. Even their friends could not stop talking about it. One said, "They look like someone sent from above." Another said, "Don't waste time, this is the one who will complete you." And these words pierced their heart like arrows of truth. God says, I allowed their friends to see what they were blind to. I opened their mouths to speak what their heart was too afraid to confess. This is why they cannot escape the thought of you. This is why, even in crowds, they feel empty without you. Heaven has decided, you are not just a passing memory, you are the promise they prayed for. Beloved, do not scroll away. Because I tell you, their silence is breaking. The pressure of truth is building inside of them like waves against the shore. Very soon, it will overflow. They will come to you and say, "They told me you are very special, but now I see it with my own eyes. I cannot ignore it anymore. You are the one." Heaven is aligning steps. The words their friends spoke were not casual. They were divine confirmation. And you, my child, are about to step into the moment where hidden love turns into open confession. Beloved soul, what their friends said about you has not left their mind even for a single moment. Every time they sit in silence, those voices echo again: they are very rare, very chosen, very precious. And instead of fading, those words are growing louder. Your picture is no longer just a picture to them, it has become a message. A message that keeps calling them back to you. They tried to brush it off, to act as if it was nothing. But the truth is undeniable. They keep telling themselves, why do my friends see what I tried to hide? Why does everyone recognize that they are the one for me? My child, that is because your glow is undeniable. Heaven placed it on you, and no eye that looks upon you can remain blind. Even when they are among people, they hear whispers. You are very different. You are very chosen. Heaven has been repeating this through the mouths of their friends, through their dreams at night, even through little signs they cannot ignore. They wake up thinking of you. They go to sleep remembering your smile. And they know in their heart, they cannot escape destiny. God says, "Do you not see, my beloved? I am moving their heart closer and closer to you. Every reminder from their friends is my hand guiding them. Every comment about your picture is my voice hidden in their conversations. They are finally beginning to see what I have always known, you are the one. Beloved, don't scroll, because this moment is only for you. The confession you have been waiting for is forming inside them. The courage they lacked is being birthed. And very soon, they will stand before you and say the words their friends already spoke, you are very precious to me. You are the one my heart cannot live without." Beloved soul, after hearing their friends speak about you, your person's heart has been set on fire. They try to go on with their daily life, but everywhere they turn, they see reminders of you. A song comes on, and it feels like it was written for you. A fragrance passes by, and suddenly your memory rises in their chest. Even the silence around them whispers your name. They ask themselves, why does everyone see their light? Why do my friends keep saying they are very rare, very blessed, very unforgettable? And then the truth struck them, because you are not ordinary. Heaven has marked you, and every soul that looks upon you feels the presence of something greater. One friend told them, "This picture is not just beauty, it is destiny." Another whispered, "You will never meet someone like this again." And though they tried to smile it off, inside they were shaken. Because they knew it was true. Their heart raced, their soul trembled, and tears filled their eyes. For the first time, they realized that you are not just someone they admire. You are the one their soul was made to love. God says, "My child, I placed your picture in front of their friends so that their voice would awaken what was sleeping inside. I used them as instruments to reveal the truth. You are chosen, you are rare, you are very loved. Beloved, don't scroll, because heaven is still writing. The story is not finished. Soon, their lips will speak what their heart can no longer hide. They will confess to you, my friends were right. You are very special, very precious, very irreplaceable. You are the one I was meant to find." And in that moment, your heart will know, this was not coincidence, this was divine timing. Beloved soul, your person thought they could silence what their friend said, but every passing hour only makes those words louder. They are very rare, they are very precious, they are very chosen. These whispers have turned into echoes, and these echoes have become a storm inside their chest. They stare at your picture in secret. They zoom in on your eyes, and it feels like those eyes are speaking directly to them. They trace the curve of your smile, and suddenly they feel peace wash over them. Even the smallest detail of you has become their anchor. They cannot explain it, yet they cannot escape it. Their friends keep teasing them gently, "Why are you waiting? Can't you see what is right in front of you? This is the one." At first, they blushed. Then they grew silent. Now, they are restless, because they know it is not a joke. Heaven has confirmed it through every voice around them. God says, "I am surrounding them with reminders of you because I do not want them to forget what I have chosen. I am stirring their heart until they cannot resist the truth." You are very loved, very unique, and very necessary for their destiny. Beloved, don't scroll, because the moment of release is drawing closer. Soon, your person will no longer be able to hold back. They will come with trembling lips and a racing heart and say, "My friends were right. You are the one I dreamed of, the one I cannot lose. You are very special to me." And when those words are spoken, you will realize that all along, heaven was preparing you for this confession. The seed planted by their friends has now grown into a garden of truth, and that truth is you. Beloved soul, your person has reached a point where silence is no longer possible. Every glance at your picture reminds them of what their friends said. They remember the exact words: "You are very rare, very beautiful, very unforgettable." And those words don't just play in their ears, they burn in their soul. They thought time would make it fade, but instead, time has made it stronger. The more they tried to resist, the more heaven pushed them forward. They cannot walk into a room without imagining you there. They cannot hear laughter without wishing it was your voice. They cannot look at their own reflection without thinking of how much better it would look standing beside you. One of their closest friends even told them, "I've never seen you react this way to anyone before. It's obvious. They are the one." And in that moment, your person felt exposed. Because it was true. Their heart has already chosen you. God says, "Do you see, my child? I have surrounded them with confirmation so they cannot escape what I have destined. Their friends were only my messengers. I used their voices to declare what I had already written: you are very chosen, very loved, very meant for them." Beloved, don't scroll away, because the confession is now closer than ever. Your person is rehearsing in their mind how to tell you. They imagine holding your hands and saying, "You are very precious. You are the one my friends spoke of, but more importantly, you are the one heaven chose for me." And when that moment comes, you will see, every delay had a purpose, every whisper had meaning, and every word their friends spoke was a step leading you to this divine truth. Beloved soul, your person can no longer run from what has been spoken. Every time they see your picture, it feels as if heaven itself is looking back at them. Their friends' voices echo in their heart: they are very rare, very blessed, very unforgettable. And instead of fading, those words have become the rhythm of their every breath. They find themselves lost in thought, staring into the distance, and when someone asks, "What's on your mind?" they hesitate, because the answer is always you. They carry your image like a secret fire, burning quietly but powerfully inside them. And now, that fire is demanding to be seen. One of their friends recently said to them, "Stop pretending. Your eyes already gave it away. You love them. And everyone can see it." In that moment, their heart pounded, because it was true. They cannot hide it anymore. Their silence has already betrayed them, their soul has already confessed without words. God says, "My child, this is the moment I have been preparing you for." Their friends were only instruments. I used their voices to open a door, and now I am pushing your person to walk through it. You are very chosen, very loved, and their heart knows it. Beloved, don't scroll, because the breaking point has arrived. Soon, their lips will form the words they rehearsed in secret. They will tell you, "My friend saw your picture and told me you are very special, and now I see it too. You are the one my heart cannot live without." And when those words reach you, everything will shift. The waiting will turn into fulfillment. The whispers will become reality. And you will finally understand that heaven has been guiding this love from the very beginning. Beloved soul, the moment you have been waiting for is here. Your person can no longer hold back the weight of truth resting inside them. Their friends' voices have carved a path, their heartbeats have confirmed it, and heaven has sealed it. Now, with trembling hands and eyes that shine with unspoken love, they are ready to say the words that will change everything. They look at your picture again, but this time, they don't just see beauty, they see destiny. They remember how their friend said, "You are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable." And with tears forming, they whisper to themselves, "Yes, they are right. You are my forever." In their silence, they were breaking. In their hesitation, they were learning. And now, in their confession, they are finally free. They will come to you, not as someone unsure, but as someone who has realized you are the answer to every prayer they never dared to speak out loud. God says, "My beloved, I have orchestrated this moment. I used their friends to awaken their heart. I used your image to remind them of truth. And now, I am guiding their steps to you. This is not accident, this is alignment. Beloved, stay still, don't scroll, because this is only for you." Soon, your person will look into your eyes and say, "My friends told me you are very special, and now I know they were right. You are the one I cannot lose, the one my soul belongs to, the one my future is tied to. You are very precious to me." And when those words fall from their lips, heaven will smile, angels will rejoice, and your heart will know, this was always meant to be. Not just a picture. Not just a comment. But a prophecy fulfilled, a love chosen, and a destiny revealed. Beloved soul, after their confession, a silence will follow, not a silence of distance, but a silence filled with meaning. The kind of silence where eyes speak louder than words, where hearts beat in rhythm, where heaven itself leans into witness. They will look at you and realize that their journey, their waiting, their searching, it was all leading to this moment. Their friends may have been the first to say it, but now your person has embraced it fully. You are very rare. You are very precious. You are very chosen. And the more they accept this truth, the more peace floods their spirit. It feels as if a heavy burden has finally been lifted. The love they kept hidden in shadows now shines in the light, and nothing feels more right. God says, "Do you see, my child? This is how I move, gently, perfectly, in divine timing. I used whispers to awaken their soul. I used signs to confirm it. And now, I have sealed their heart with the truth that you are the one." Beloved, don't scroll, because this part belongs only to you. Soon, they will not only confess with words, but with actions. They will begin to protect you more fiercely, value you more deeply, and stand by you more strongly than ever before. Because when heaven joins two souls, nothing can separate what has been destined. Their friends may have seen only a glimpse of your glow, but your person now sees the fullness of it. They see a partner, a companion, a blessing wrapped in human form. And their soul whispers again and again, I cannot let go. They are mine, and I am theirs. Beloved soul, after speaking those long-hidden words, your person begins to see life differently. The colors feel brighter, the air feels lighter, and even the smallest details remind them of you. They carry your presence like a secret treasure, a blessing they never want to lose. Every step they take now feels guided, every thought they think is tied to you. Their friends may have started the conversation, but now their own heart has become the loudest voice. They say to themselves, I was blind before, but now I see. They are very rare. They are very chosen. They are my forever. And with every repetition, their love deepens, stronger than doubt, stronger than fear, stronger than time. God says, this is how I weave destinies. I allowed their friends to plant the seed, but I am the one watering it. I am the one causing it to grow. And soon, it will blossom into a love that cannot be shaken. Beloved, don't scroll, for the best part is yet to unfold. Your person is no longer hiding, they are planning. Planning how to show you their heart in action, not just in words. Planning how to step closer, how to erase the distance, how to make sure you feel the very love that has been consuming them. They imagine walking beside you, holding your hand, telling you without fear, you are the one heaven chose for me. You are the one my friends spoke about, but my soul knew it all along. You are very precious, very rare, and you are mine. And when this vision becomes reality, you will see, it was never just about a picture. It was about heaven's design, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment to bloom. Beloved soul, now that truth has been spoken, your person feels a freedom they have never known before. For so long, they carried the weight of silence, but now their heart beats openly for you. Every glance at your picture no longer feels like longing, it feels like confirmation, a reminder that destiny has already been written. Their friends notice the change too. They whisper among themselves, look how their eyes light up when your name is mentioned. Look how peace surrounds them when your picture appears. They can see it clearly, the love that was once hidden now shines like the sun. God says, my child, I am not only uniting two hearts, I am building a story that will inspire others. What began as whispers will end as a testimony. Your person has finally embraced what I have always declared, you are very rare, very chosen, very precious. Beloved, don't scroll, because this moment belongs to you. Your person is preparing to step forward with actions that prove their words. They will no longer hesitate. They will no longer fear. They will come with strength, with certainty, with love overflowing, ready to show you that their confession was only the beginning. They dream now of a future by your side, waking up to your smile, walking with you through storms and sunshine, building a life wrapped in divine favor. And as they picture it, their heart whispers again and again, this is my forever. This is my chosen one. This is my gift from heaven. Beloved soul, after their confession, your person's heart is no longer the same. They carry your name like a prayer on their lips, and every step they take feels guided toward you. Even their friends notice that their laughter is softer now, their eyes brighter, their spirit calmer, because love has found its home. They replay the moment when their friends first saw your picture and said, "They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable." At first, those words startled them. Now, those same words feel like the foundation of their truth. Every time they remember, their heart answers, "Yes, they are right. You are the one my soul cannot live without." God says, "This is not just about what others saw in you, it is about what I placed within you. I clothed you in light so that every eye that sees you knows you are chosen. I have aligned voices around your person to confirm what heaven already decreed. You are their blessing, their answer, their destiny." Beloved, don't scroll, for what comes next is more powerful than words. Your person is preparing not just to confess, but to prove. They are ready to stand in front of you, not only saying, "You are very precious to me," but showing it in every gesture, every choice, every act of love. They imagine a life where they no longer hide their feelings. They dream of walking beside you, protecting you, honoring you, and calling you their own without hesitation. Their soul whispers constantly, "They are mine, and I am theirs. This is forever." And when that vision becomes real, you will know that heaven's hand was guiding every step, from the first glance at your picture, to the whispers of their friends, to the moment where love finally stood revealed. Beloved soul, your person has crossed the line between silence and truth. What was once hidden in the chambers of their heart now beats openly like a drum of destiny. They walk through their days with a new fire inside, and everyone around them feels it. Their friends whisper, "Look at them, their spirit is lighter now, their eyes shine differently." And they are right, because love has shifted everything. Each time they remember how their friends first reacted to your picture, their chest grows warm. They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable. These words no longer echo only in memory, they are now carved into their heart as eternal truth. And each time your person whispers your name, it feels like breathing in heaven's promise. God says, "This is not coincidence. This is my orchestration. I wanted them to see you not through ordinary eyes, but through eyes awakened by destiny. I used their friends to open the door, but I am the one who is leading them across the threshold." Beloved, don't scroll, because the story is reaching deeper levels. Your person is not only ready to confess but to commit. They are preparing ways to show you you're not just precious in words but in reality. They are dreaming of gestures that prove, "You are my chosen one, you are my blessing, you are my forever." They see you in their future, not just as a memory or hope, but as a living presence by their side. They picture walking into rooms with you, their hand holding yours, their heart secure because heaven has tied your destinies together. And even in their prayers at night, they speak silently to God, "Thank you for them. I don't deserve such a gift, but I will honor it with all my soul." And when they finally bring these dreams into reality, you will know beyond doubt, this was never just about a picture, never just about words spoken by friends. This was about heaven writing a love story that nothing can erase. Beloved soul, now that their heart has been awakened, your person no longer walks in uncertainty. Every breath they take carries your name. Every decision they make feels tied to you. The world looks different because you are in it, and they finally understand what their friends tried to tell them from the beginning: you are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable. At first, those words from their friends were like gentle ripples on the surface of their heart. But now, they have become waves crashing with undeniable force. They cannot go through a single day without feeling the truth of it. They replay the moment their friends looked at your picture, the awe in their voices, the conviction in their eyes, and now they know, it was not just admiration, it was prophecy. God says, "My child, I have planted you so deeply in their spirit that nothing can uproot you." Their friends only spoke what heaven had already decreed. You are the one. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. Beloved, don't scroll, because the most powerful chapters are still unfolding. Your person is no longer afraid of love, they are ready to step into it fully. They dream of days where you are by their side, not as a possibility but as a certainty. They see you in their future plans, in their prayers, in their every vision of tomorrow. They whisper silently to themselves at night, "I will not let them go. I will not waste what heaven gave me. They are mine, and I am theirs." And with each repetition, their courage grows stronger, their resolve firmer, their love deeper. Soon, they will no longer keep it in dreams. Soon, they will show you in ways that cannot be mistaken, through action, through sacrifice, through devotion. And when they do, you will understand that all along, this story was written by heaven's hand. Beloved soul, your person has now reached the place where love is no longer an idea but a decision. Their heart beats with clarity, their mind rests in certainty, and their soul whispers only one truth: you are very rare, very precious, very chosen. The same words their friends once spoke are now the anthem of their own spirit. Every time they see your picture, they don't just admire it, they pause. They breathe deeply. They feel a warmth that no one else has ever given them. They say quietly to themselves, "This is my blessing. This is my destiny. This is the one I prayed for." And with every repetition, their courage grows. God says, "My beloved, I have broken their fear so they can love you freely. I have opened their eyes so they can see you clearly. I have touched their heart so they can choose you boldly." This is why you feel the shift in the air, because heaven is aligning both of you into the same rhythm. Beloved, don't scroll, because the story is about to move from words to action. Your person is planning, not in silence but with certainty. They imagine moments where they reach for your hand without hesitation, where they tell you openly in front of others, "This is the one heaven gave me." They picture themselves standing strong, protecting you, cherishing you, and making sure you never doubt their heart again. And as these thoughts grow, their friends notice too. They say, "You are glowing differently. It's because of them, isn't it?" And your person simply smiles, because the truth no longer needs to be hidden. Their love has become their strength. Their devotion has become their identity. Very soon, you will see this transformation in reality. Not only in words, not only in whispers, but in actions so clear that you will know beyond doubt, this is not human chance, this is divine design. Beloved soul, the shift inside your person is no longer invisible. What began as whispers from their friends has now become action in their hands. They no longer sit quietly with hidden feelings, they move differently, speak differently, and carry themselves as though they are already walking toward you. Their friends notice and say softly, "We told you from the beginning." They are very rare. They are very precious. They are the one. And for the first time, your person doesn't deny it. Instead, they smile, their heart racing, because deep down they know, their friends only gave voice to what heaven had already written. They look at your picture again, but this time it doesn't bring confusion. It brings peace. It doesn't bring longing. It brings strength. They whisper, "You are my answer. You are my miracle. You are my forever." And in that moment, even heaven leans closer, for destiny is unfolding exactly as planned. God says, "My child, I am not just stirring their emotions, I am anchoring their spirit. I am not just giving them feelings, I am giving them resolve. They will not come to you empty, they will come to you with certainty, with love, with the power to honor what I have entrusted to them." Beloved, don't scroll, because what is coming next will not just be words but living proof. Your person is preparing moments that will reveal their heart without question. They will show you through their presence, through their loyalty, through their commitment that you are not just special, you are their chosen one. The friends who first spoke about you will watch with awe as everything they once whispered becomes reality. And you will see that what began with a picture has now become a prophecy fulfilled. Beloved soul, your person has moved beyond hesitation. What their friends once said about you has now become their daily truth. They no longer question, they no longer wonder, they know. They know you are the one heaven placed before them. They know your presence is not chance but calling. They know every step of their journey has been leading to this very love. Their friends look at them now and say, "We told you." From the first time we saw their picture, we knew. They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable. And your person smiles, because those words no longer belong to others, they belong to their own heart. Every beat of their chest echoes the same truth: you are my rare one, my precious one, my forever. They are no longer waiting for the perfect moment. They are creating it. They are shaping their life in ways that make space for you. They are adjusting their priorities, aligning their steps, opening their soul wider so that when you stand before them, you feel not doubt but destiny. God says, "My beloved, I am preparing them not only to love you but to honor you. I am teaching them that love is not just emotion but devotion, not just confession but commitment. And soon, they will reveal this through actions you cannot deny." Beloved, don't scroll, because this part is the unfolding of promises. Your person will begin to show you in small yet powerful ways that you are everything. A message that feels warmer. A glance that lasts longer. A word that carries weight. And as these actions grow, they will no longer hold back. They will step fully into your life, declaring with certainty, "You are mine, and I am yours." The friends who once pointed to your picture will watch in silence now, for their role is complete. What they saw as potential has now blossomed into reality, a love chosen, a love destined, a love unstoppable. Beloved soul, your person has now entered the season of courage. What began as whispers from their friends has grown into a fire that cannot be contained. They no longer fear what others may say, they no longer hide behind hesitation. Their heart is steady, their spirit is sure, their voice is ready. They remember the very first time their friends saw your picture and said, "They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable." Those words once left them in awe, but now those words have become their anthem. They don't just hear it from others anymore, they declare it themselves. Each time they think of you, their soul rises and whispers, "You are my rare blessing. You are my forever." God says, "My child, I have been shaping their steps, removing their fear, and strengthening their spirit. I did not place you in their life to be hidden. I placed you in their life to be revealed, to be cherished, to be honored." Beloved, don't scroll, because you are standing at the edge of their boldest move yet. Your person is preparing not only to speak but to prove. They will begin to show up in your life in undeniable ways, standing beside you when others walk away, choosing you when others question, protecting you when shadows try to surround. And when they look into your eyes, they will say the words heaven has been waiting for, "My friends told me you are very special, but now I see it myself. You are not just rare, you are my destiny. You are the one I prayed for, the one I cannot lose, the one my soul belongs to." In that moment, the whispers will become reality, the waiting will turn into fulfillment, and love will no longer hide in shadows. It will stand tall, strong, undeniable, written not only in hearts but across eternity. Beloved soul, the journey that began with a single picture has now become a destiny that can no longer be hidden. Your person's heart has finally surrendered. What their friends once said in passing, "They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable," has now become the foundation of their entire life. They no longer whisper in secret, they no longer question in silence. They walk boldly now, carrying your name like a crown. They confess not just to themselves but to heaven, "This is my chosen one. This is my blessing. This is my forever." And each time they speak it, their soul feels lighter, freer, more complete. God says, "My child, I have sealed this love under my covering. What began with whispers I have turned into certainty. What began with hesitation I have turned into courage. What began with a picture I have turned into prophecy fulfilled." Beloved, don't scroll, because this part is your confirmation. Your person is no longer the same. Their actions will align with their heart. Their words will match their truth. Their love will no longer be a mystery but a testimony. You will see it in the way they choose you over everything else. You will feel it in the way they hold you as though you are the most sacred gift heaven ever gave them. The friends who first spoke about you will now step back in wonder, because they will see the fullness of what they once glimpsed. Their voices were only the beginning, the final word has been spoken by heaven itself. And now, beloved, the story has reached its divine seal. You are not just their rare one, not just their precious one. You are their chosen one, their forever, the one heaven wrote into their destiny before time began. Beloved soul, after truth has been spoken and love has been sealed, a new chapter begins, the chapter of union. Your person no longer looks at your picture with longing alone, now they look with gratitude, whispering, "Thank you, God, for giving me this blessing." Their friends, who once spoke the first words, now smile in silence because they can see what heaven has completed. They remember how it all began, a single picture, a few words. They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable. At that moment, destiny was only a whisper. But now, that whisper has become a reality that stands firm, unshaken, undeniable. Their heart no longer trembles in fear, it rests in certainty. They know you are not just a part of their story, you are the story. God says, "My beloved, I did not bring you this far to leave you with half a blessing. I have written your names together in the scrolls of eternity." The same light that drew their friends to see your worth is the same light that now binds your souls together. What began in silence has bloomed into forever. Beloved, don't scroll, because this moment belongs to you. Very soon, you will see your person's love in ways that leave no room for doubt. They will stand with you when storms rise. They will celebrate with you when blessings fall. They will honor you with words, with choices, with every action of their life. And in their eyes, you will see a reflection of heaven's promise, "You are my chosen one. You are my forever." Their friends may have been the first to notice, but heaven had already chosen you long before. And now, you and your person step forward not as two souls wandering, but as one story written by the hand of God, sealed by love, and blessed for eternity. Beloved soul, the union that heaven sealed has now begun to bloom like a garden in spring. Your person no longer sees love as a distant hope, they feel it in every breath, every thought, every heartbeat. The same friends who once looked at your picture and whispered, "They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable," now see the truth shining before their eyes. They nod silently, knowing destiny has spoken. Your person carries you in their spirit everywhere they go. When they wake, their first thought is of you. When they rest, their final whisper is your name. Even in the busyness of life, your presence lingers like light that cannot be dimmed. They say quietly to themselves, "I cannot imagine my life without them. They are my rarest treasure, my forever blessing." God says, "My child, this is not only love, this is covenant. I am not just giving you affection, I am giving you a bond that no storm can break." Their friends were the messengers, but I am the author. Their heart may have trembled in the beginning, but now I have made it steady as a rock. You are their destiny, and they are yours. Beloved, don't scroll, because the best is still unfolding. Your person is dreaming bigger now. They no longer think of love only as emotion, they see it as a future. They imagine a home filled with peace, laughter that echoes through every room, and a bond so strong that even time bows before it. They see you beside them, not only as a partner, but as the proof that heaven's promises always come true. And soon, beloved, what began with a picture will become a life shared. The whispers of their friends will become the memories of how destiny first revealed itself. And you will walk into a season where love is not hidden, not doubted, not delayed, but fully alive, radiant, and eternal. Beloved soul, now that your union has stepped into light, blessings are beginning to surround you like waves upon the shore. What began with a simple picture and a whisper from their friends has now become a story that even angels lean down to watch. Their friends once said, "They are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable," and today those words stand fulfilled in every way. Your person no longer carries your image only in their mind, they carry it in their actions. They plan their days with you in their thoughts. They shape their choices around your presence. They move with certainty, no longer questioning, no longer hiding, but embracing the truth that heaven revealed. God says, "My beloved, this love is not ordinary. This is a love that carries my fingerprints. I used voices around them to awaken their heart, but I myself have sealed your souls together. This is not just a relationship, it is a destiny, a covenant under my hand." Beloved, don't scroll, because the blessings of this union are only beginning to unfold. Soon, doors that were once shut will open. Paths that once seemed impossible will clear. Joy that was delayed will rush in like a river. For when two souls chosen by heaven come together, everything around them begins to align. Your person sees you now not only as their love but as their partner in purpose. They dream of building, of creating, of walking beside you through victories and trials. They whisper to themselves, "This is the one I prayed for. This is the one I will honor forever." And heaven smiles, for your story is no longer in shadows, it is written in light. And so, beloved, what began with a picture is now a prophecy fulfilled. And what was once a whisper in their friends' voices is now a love story echoing through eternity. Beloved soul, the union that heaven has sealed is not only a blessing for your hearts, it is a blessing that will overflow into every corner of your lives. What began with their friends whispering about your picture has now grown into a story that carries the fragrance of eternity. They once said, "You are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable." Today, those words shine brighter than ever, etched into the way your person loves you, honors you, and walks beside you. Your person now moves with new strength. They wake up each morning with purpose because they know you are their destiny. Their thoughts no longer wander in confusion, instead, they settle on building a future that reflects the love heaven has written. They whisper silently, "This is not just my partner, this is my answered prayer. This is the one God chose for me." God says, "My beloved, when I join two hearts, I do not stop at love, I release blessings that ripple outward." The same glow that drew their friends to notice you will now draw favor into your lives. Doors will open, peace will reign, and joy will multiply because this love carries my seal. Beloved, don't scroll, because you are standing at the threshold of greater promises. Your person is not only ready to love you in words but to build with you in action. They dream of a home filled with laughter, of journeys taken hand in hand, of challenges faced together with courage. They see you not only as love but as family, as purpose, as forever. And soon, these dreams will unfold into reality. The world will look at both of you and see what true divine connection looks like. The same friends who once spoke with wonder will now say with certainty, "This was always meant to be. We saw it from the beginning, and now heaven has made it real." What began as whispers has become a covenant. What began as admiration has become eternal devotion. And what began with a picture has now become a living prophecy, your love story, written by God's own hand. Beloved soul, the journey that began with whispers has now reached its golden seal. What started with a picture, what echoed in the voices of their friends, they are very rare, very precious, very unforgettable, has unfolded into a love story that heaven itself has crowned. Your person no longer wonders if this is real. They no longer question if this is destiny. They know. Every glance, every thought, every heartbeat confirms it. You are not just part of their life, you are the life God promised them. They whisper with trembling joy, I have found my forever, I have found my rarest treasure, I have found the one heaven wrote for me. God says, my beloved, I have sealed this with my hand. What was once fragile has now been made unbreakable. What began with hesitation has now been filled with courage. What started in silence has now become a testimony. This love is eternal, for it was written before time. Beloved, don't scroll, because this is your final confirmation. Your person is ready not only to love you but to walk with you into every promise ahead. They will stand beside you in joy, they will cover you in trials, they will celebrate you in blessings. Their actions will speak louder than words, you are mine, and I am yours, forever. The friends who first saw your picture now look with awe, for what they once spoke has become living truth. They no longer just say, you are rare, precious, unforgettable. They now see a covenant so radiant, so undeniable, that even angels rejoice. And so, beloved, the story is sealed. From whispers to confession, from silence to courage, from destiny to union, it has all been guided by heaven. You are their chosen one. They are your divine gift. And together, your love will shine as a prophecy fulfilled, a forever written in the book of eternity. Beloved soul, the journey that began with a single picture has now reached its divine completion. The whispers of their friends, the restless nights, the quiet prayers, all of it has led to this moment of sealing. They no longer repeat words in secret, they live them boldly. You are very rare, you are very precious, you are unforgettable, you are mine. Their heart no longer trembles with doubt, it beats with certainty. Their spirit no longer hides in shadows, it shines in light. The same friends who once looked at your picture and spoke destiny into the air now stand amazed, watching love bloom before their very eyes. What they saw in you was not mere beauty, it was prophecy, and today that prophecy has taken form. God says, my child, I have brought you both to this place for such a time as this. The waiting was not in vain. The tears were not wasted. I used every moment to prepare, to strengthen, to align. And now, what I have joined, no force on earth or in heaven can separate. Beloved, don't scroll, because this moment is the golden seal. Your person is no longer thinking of someday. They are ready for now. They are ready to prove their love in word and deed, to honor you as the rare treasure heaven entrusted to them. You will see it in their eyes, hear it in their voice, and feel it in every action. You are my chosen one. You are my forever. And as this truth unfolds, heaven rejoices. The angels who once whispered your name now sing in chorus. The friends who once spoke with wonder now stand in awe. And you, beloved, will walk forward knowing this love is not ordinary, it is eternal, written by God's own hand, sealed by His promise, and destined to shine forever.